Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Sponsored by HobbyLink Japan. I want to thank everybody for watching our last episode with our Q&A session and for submitting all your questions.
Yes, thank you.
It was actually a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
And we received some more questions, so we're going to do another Q&A at the end of this episode. Not as long though.
No.
And then going forward in future episodes, we'll just try to answer questions every episode, so that we don't
please submit.
pile up. Yep, we'll submit your questions about anything. Although if you ask for tips and tutorials, we might not get to it in the next episode because it might be a whole subject to itself.
I will be answering one question from the previous episode, which was a bit more technical, but watch to the end.
Yeah. All right, we'll get to those at the end.
Yep.
And so we usually start with showing off what's new, but we didn't actually have anything come in this week Gunpla-wise, but we had some stuff come in otherwise.
Booyah.
What do you got there, Ryan?
It's a Panzerkampfanzug Ausf K4 Ketzer. It's a 1/20th scale kit. It's a snap fit. It has a really nice painting guide, some cool decals, water slides, and looks like a pretty straightforward kit.
Yeah, it's snap fit.
Yeah. So I remember you.
That's right. I've actually built this, built the snowman when it came out.
Yeah, and I think it was one of the first kits you built for Gunpla TV, is that right?
Yeah, we built it and stuck it up on HobbyLink TV when we were first launching the site there. It's all molded in color like this one, more or less. But if you want a good result, you might have to take some paint to it.
Yeah, I think with the painting guide, they probably want you to paint it. But
exactly.
Yeah, I love the shape of these things.
Yeah, lots of fun.
How long did it take you to build, actually?
This one might take me a week because I had to do a lot of the painting of the stuff on the back.
That's cool. I might...
A lot of masking.
Yeah.
This guy actually survived the earthquake pretty good.
I know.
Yeah.
They're built to survive.
That's right. Heavy duty machines.
Yes, they are. Would a P.K.A beat a Gundam? Maybe not.
Maybe that's a question somebody submits. All right.
What have you got there, Sid?
Well, I've got the new Nomoken book, number 3. It's the 3rd edition. For those who don't know, Nomoken, as they refer to him, is Nomoto Kenichi, I believe is his name. And in each episode of Hobby Japan magazine, he has a little section where he does tutorials on all aspects of Gunpla building.
Yeah, he's meant to be like the master.
He is one of the masters, the elite. But what they do is they've actually compiled a lot of his articles and tutorials, like this LED tutorial for the
That
HG
would be pretty
unicorn.
handy.
Yeah, it tells you all you need to do to get this thing. It even gives you schematics and stuff.
No, it's mostly in Japanese, but I think the images should be enough of a story.
There's plenty of images here, and they always show pictures of what product they're using.
Yeah.
So if you're looking through the site, HLJ, you can match up the pictures to what we have, product pages and stuff like that. And he goes even to the more technical stuff, scratch building, and even if I can find it here, where are we here? Even how to achieve different effects.
Oh, that is nice.
And we talked
like different.
Yeah, we showed a bit of this in a previous episode when we tried to make that Shinanju, that titanium finish. Yeah, but I get a lot of my information from this guy.
So noobs can use this as well as
of course, I mean,
builders?
He starts with the basics.
Yeah.
We'll go right to the beginning here. Just the basic things on how to remove flash and trim out some pieces. It really starts really simple. How to fix your decals and whatever else. So this is number 3. I mean, start right at the beginning. Number 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, that's cool.
All the
Getting
just even like panel lining, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's suitable for any type of builder.
So it would be good for me.
That's right. Maybe you should take this.
Yeah, when I build my something Gundam.
When you build whatever it is that you're building. All right. So now we're going to talk a little bit about Gundam AGE. So
yes.
What should I show first? Well, let's show the kit here first.
So you built it.
I built it. I said I was going to build it. I built it. So here is Mr. Age 1 Normal himself.
How did you find it?
It's pretty much just an HG kit.
Yeah.
It's a lot like the HG ARC 72 G30th version. Uses the same frame design and polycaps. But one thing that I thought was just really cool is just how flexible this guy is.
Is that like an inner frame thing, or is that just the structure of his?
It's just the polycaps, dude. There's no real inner frame when you use HGs, right? He'll stand up like this. It's pretty cool.
Doing the split.
Even with the racing car backpack, which I actually really, really like, he still is pretty solid.
Does it make him go quicker?
He just doesn't make him fall over.
So it's a counterweight.
I don't know. He's good.
Yeah,
I actually had him standing on 1 foot. The guy's trying to shake the table and make him fall down. Thanks there, buddy. Yeah.
It's called earthquake testing.
I really like these kind of poses. down there.
That's cool.
He comes with a shield. I actually like the design of the shield. A lot of people are digging on the shield.
Yeah.
His rifle is included as well, and actually can change shape here. Like this, and this part comes out and can be grabbed with both hands.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's cool. And of course, he's got the beam sabers. Now, this is the Age 1, the normal one.
Yeah.
And I guess it's called the normal because there are versions of him that are not so normal. And if you look at the lineup for the Age 1 suits, which we actually have here,
Yeah.
Bandai gave us this promotional material when they were, just before they released this kit there a couple weeks ago. But here's the Age 1. Here they all are. Brief discussion. So here's the Age 1. We've already built this. This one was already released. And now you can see, pay specific attention to the torso and the skirt and the head as well. This whole section seems to be pretty consistent with each kit that comes out afterwards.
Okay.
You can see that it's the same.
Yeah.
These are all variations in the suit or somehow they transform. And this is the tightest. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we've actually got release dates here. So, you know, this is December and this is November. So we got to wait for Christmas. But there are some coming out next month as well.
Yeah.
I believe this guy's next month.
Actually, he's not too bad looking.
This guy's next
one.
month.
Yeah.
This
These
is
are
quite
the bad guys, yeah.
I believe so, and you can see they take a lot of their design hints from I think the 00.
Mm.
Looks like the Jinx 3. This guy must be the gym version. Yes.
These ones look a lot more matte. Is that just because of the...
It's just the pictures, I
Yeah.
think. Once you build it, it'll probably look plasticky enough. But here's the big guy. This guy's out in December, and it's in the mega size, 37.5 meters tall, centimeters tall. And this guy, I think that we're going to be seeing him at the Plamo Hobby Show.
Yes.
It takes place in 2 weeks.
Yes, and Sid.
Yeah.
Normally they don't let me out of the office, but
Yeah.
Sid and I will be out and about.
You're on a short leash. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
We
I've
will
been
be,
warned.
we will be at the Hobby Show like we were last year. And last year we showed the Perfect Grade Strike Freedom and the Real Grade Zaku. This year I think we're going to be showing the Mega Size as well as the MG Unicorn Full Armor version.
Sweet.
And whatever else Bandai has in store for us.
I hope they have a lot.
I hope there's a surprise that I don't
Yeah.
know. I hope they're keeping some stuff close to the vest. But we're going to bring as much footage as we can. And we'll have blog posts and Facebook posts. So you got to pay attention to that, and we will remind you of the date.
Yep.
So with this H stuff done, Ryan, is there something you want to show now?
Well, remember that Macross kit?
No.
That very big Macross kit?
No.
I need your help, Sid.
So you're going to do it.
Yes, I am, Sid.
You're a brave man.
It doesn't seem too bad.
That's what they all say before they...
Yes,
Okay,
there is
okay.
one thing to keep in mind with this. There have been some mistakes made in the manual.
Yes.
So you have a
Some
sheet of corrections.
Yeah.
The kit is still of high quality. It just means read the manual, which I don't do.
So you won't have a problem either way.
No, I'm screwed. So yeah, I think I showed these before.
Yeah. There's all the goodies.
Yeah, decals, glow in the light,
Etching parts.
etching parts. I don't know, Sid. I don't know. Like this kit just seems like it might take a long time because there's a lot
Of course.
pieces.
Well, my first question to you is, do you plan on painting this or...
There's only one part I plan on painting,
Okay.
and that's these parts over here, like the feet. It's basically these pieces.
Okay.
As you can see, the
Yeah.
color is not very sexy
Yeah,
at all.
before you start building anything, I think you need to paint those and top coat them, and then you can incorporate them into your build as you go. And if that's all you plan on painting, then as soon as those are done, then you're set.
Now, somebody did mention to me, I don't know how accurate this is, but because it's such a big kit and the molding process, they said I should soak all the pieces in like a warm soap.
Well, because there's an agent on there, a chemical they put on that will allow the mold to release from the plastic. It still might be on there. If you take a dish soap and a toothbrush or whatever and scrub them down, or just sit them in a sink full of water and dish soap, it will remove that film, and then you won't have to risk. Usually, if you're painting, you want to do that because it might affect the paint going on the plastic.
Would it affect decals and stuff?
Yeah, it could.
Yeah.
So it's always a good idea to clean up your pieces before you get on it. Yeah. It's big.
By next week, I should have begun.
Okay.
And it should be interesting.
You're going to have some big gate marks to deal with. Look
Yes,
forward to
and
that.
you can help me with those.
Might have to bust out the sandpaper.
Yeah, actually, do we sell sandpaper?
Of course we do.
I'll get some.
Plenty of it. Plenty of it.
Well, thank you, Sid.
All right.
And this will be my next big project. So look forward to many happy episodes of me.
Fumbling your way through.
I don't fumble.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
With that out of the way, man, that's big.
Yeah, it is big. But I stand by what I said. The first time I bought this kit on the show was like, I think it's really value for money.
Of course.
Because there's the much more expensive kit that's not all done up. That is all done up.
Yeah,
but you can get the same awesome kit, but you just got to do a bit more work. So
yeah.
I'm going to give it a go.
All right.
Sweet.
That's good.
What are you going to talk about next?
I've showed the Gundam AGE stuff.
Yeah.
And what I want to show actually is in response to a comment we had on our site after we asked for questions. And somebody I asked to see the mechanical chain base type of products. So I figure we can take a minute and go through these products and show everybody.
That's awesome. So we have a few actually.
Or we have more than a few.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the mechanical chain base that Kotobukiya puts out as part of their modeling support good lines.
And Sid, so what do people usually use these for actually?
Well, these are actually really good for backgrounds for when you take pictures of your kit. I mean, they stand about 16 centimeters tall. You can see they actually give you an example on the side of the package. I'll just stick your kit there. There's different variations of it.
I've seen people, they actually mod these a little bit to make them more...
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. The idea is that it's like some kind of hanger where your kit is getting worked on. I mean, stick this little guy in front of there and you stand him on there and it looks like he's actually somewhere related to a giant robot instead of like in your living room or on your kitchen table. So people
keep your Gundam in your kitchen?
I got Gundam in the bathroom. So you can get the... No, I'm joking.
You play with it?
You get the chain bases. They attach together actually. You can stack them up and whatnot. There, make yourself useful and hold these. You can also get these kind of like trailers. This one you can actually lie your Gundam down in, so you're transporting him. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, it's the same kind of idea, but it's also got a little rack here. You can, it tilts him up so he can launch, right? Get your Gundam on the go. Apparently, your giant Gundam who can take a step with 100 feet needs to be rolled around on a trailer.
It's like a space shuttle.
Yeah, but they are pretty cool. There's even like attack helicopter type things as well. People will use them for dioramas and whatever else.
Now, does it say a scale that it works with, or do you just?
I mean, normal NHG will work fine, or a smaller MG will work fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all up to you. But as part of the modeling support goods line, of course, Kotobukiya also provides you with all the ball joints and aftermarket parts that you use for scratch building. But they've actually gone a step further, and they've actually created their own like little line of weapons. So you can get weapons that are different from what you find in a Gundam kit. Maybe your Gundam doesn't come with a shield, well you can buy the shield, right? Maybe your Gundam doesn't come with a Gatling gun, well you can get a Gatling gun.
That is awesome.
That one's awesome. That's a new one.
Wow,
some assembly required, of course.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, here's the missile, the huge missile launcher. And it tells you right there, it's the instructions. That's how. Slap it together and you're good to go. They got like samurai swords. They've got what's this one? The battle axe.
Battle axe.
Big battle axe and rifle. Here's a lance or a double sword, right?
Oh.
Yeah. That's really cool.
You've got some cool weapons.
Yeah. You can totally customize your kit now with these things. You got sabers and the hammers. Yeah. It's just those little extra things that you can do to make the kit your own.
Yeah.
Stand out.
Absolutely.
What's this one? Shotgun. You don't see shotguns very often. In
the shotgun,
does that take you back?
Oh. Wow.
Memories
Can you imagine a Gundam with a shotgun and a Gatling gun? That's like a Terminator.
That's right. That's what just packing weapons. And here's another shield. This one's kind of a different shape.
Yeah.
But you can actually store different weapons in the back. They come in the same. It's awesome. So if you want to pimp out your Gundam a little bit.
We'll have a link to this stuff. So.
Oh yeah, there's so many of these things that rather than try to list them all, we'll just give you a list to that line. Yeah. And then you can go and check out yourself, see anything you like, and you're good. You're good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a great tip, actually.
Yeah, I really like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe your Gundam, it comes with a rifle and it's kind of like thin and you're not. Doesn't really.
Imagine
intimidating, so you put on the big Gatling gun and whatever else, customize it. Yeah,
sweet.
Sky's the limit with these things.
Cool.
So.
Now, there was another question that I didn't answer last time, which was about the decals on these Idolmaster kits.
Yes.
Because I built the 148 scale Idolmaster, and someone was asking about the 172 scale Idolmaster and if the decals are the same. They are pretty much the same. I think the only difference would be is it's on a thicker card, actually. The other one was a much thinner one.
I don't have an experience with that.
Yeah. So
Well,
whether
decals
that makes a
probably
big difference, I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot less decals, that's for sure. But yeah.
Wait, is this the whole kit itself?
Yeah, it's tiny.
It's not pink, Ryan?
It's not pink. Damn disappointed.
Wow, that is small.
Yeah. I would recommend the 148 that I did because it's the only way to put on decals.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah, I should have started with this actually. There was one more thing. We got a super nice comment on our Facebook recently from Joe's Gunpla.
Imagine that.
And I just wanted to say thanks to Joe. I'll read out his comment because I think it's so great. Thanks for the answers, guys. It's nice to hear you two talk about life in Japan and other interests beside Gundams and models. You guys are simply fantastic, and your show is such a great service for English-speaking market. Thank you for the work and effort, not just Ryan and Sid, but everyone behind the scenes as well. That includes Luke.
Thanks, Luke.
Put into the show to not only educate, but entertain us. You guys are awesome. Well, thanks very much, Joe. It's greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
And yeah, just thank you. Sid MC is in the house today.
In the house. Yeah, I'm doing this job this time. Actually,
I was too good.
People are asking questions directly to Ryan. I have his name mentioned out here, so I figure I will read them to Ryan.
Oh yeah.
There's some good ones in here.
Oh no.
Okay.
This is a setup.
So anyway, there's a question we missed in the last episode. We didn't have enough time. I mean, that episode was 26 minutes as it was. So if we didn't ask questions previously, it's probably because of time constraints. We'll try and get to these now. And
But please don't get upset if we don't answer your question because we only have so much time.
So this next question from Agabon Christian Baje. Will Bandai release more MG kits from the Frame Astrays manga line? And we get these kind of questions a lot, and the answer is we don't know. I mean, we get the information almost at the same time as the hobby magazines and the websites and everything else out there. So we learn as soon as you do. We don't know anything really ahead of time. So if you haven't heard anything, chances are we haven't heard anything. And if we don't have anything up on our site for a pre-order, then there's nothing we can tell you. We do not have that information.
We'd love Bandai to send us stuff early.
Yeah,
if Bandai is watching,
let us know.
please.
Please let us know.
You know Bandai watches us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Ryan, this question is directly for you. It says from Silver World Enter. It's funny, I never knew Ryan once lived in Malaysia. Where did you stay while you were here, and how was it?
Well, I stayed in Kuala Lumpur, in Bangsa, if you know Malaysia. I had a great time. I was there for a year. Awesome food. Very friendly people. It was great.
Okay. All right. This one maybe both of us can answer. It says, Asian One Skill says, guys, where is the HLJ warehouse?
In the rice fields.
It is out in the boonies. Like, if you know where Tokyo is, and most people will be able to locate it on the map, we're about 2 hours away. If you take
by a fast car, or not a train.
Yeah, if you take the train, we're about 3 hours away. If you take the bus, we're about an hour away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a ways. It's like
it's countryside.
Yeah, it's
literally
right out in front of us. There's rice fields, and we live in this bustling town. Like, it's getting bigger. Construction is happening, but it's still, the Japanese word is inaka, countryside. It's like,
well, Japanese countryside compared to, say, Australian countryside, like, we have internet and stuff.
oh yeah, we still got all that. But, like,
fast internet.
we are ways away from Tokyo.
Yes, we are.
We have, we get emails from people. Oh, I'll be in Tokyo on whatever day. Can I come to check you out?
Yeah, so.
If you're prepared to spend, 2,000 yen on a train each way,
it's a mission to get
3
here,
hours.
sadly. Yeah.
When I first started working here, I lived in Tokyo. I hadn't yet moved, and I had to start work at 9. I had to leave my house at 5:30 in the morning. And
that's called dedication.
3 hours to get to work, plus 3 trains plus a bus, and on the way back, a bus plus 3 trains. I'd get home at like 9:30 at night. I was just so exhausted. And I don't recommend anybody do that trip if they don't have to. Okay. Another kit-related question from Flygon465. Do you guys know if we're going to get an MG Xia repair too? SD Astrea or MG Astrea? And he says, I think the O series could use a few more kits. Well, I agree with him.
Yeah.
The answer is the same as it was with the MG Astrea. We don't know. We have no way of knowing unless Bandai leaks that information out to us, and they never do.
I'd love some more O kits
Yeah.
actually. I kind of like
The
that
double
one.
O's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too. They're all right. Okay, there was one question. Okay.
Yes.
For Ryan, this is from Sophie in Hawaii, and she wants to know, Ryan, on casual Fridays, why do you always wear women's clothing?
It's Casual Friday.
Okay, and Brian from Hawaii has a follow-up question. It says, why fishnets?
It's Casual Friday.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay.
There was one question actually that somebody asked us about like disabled access in Japan.
Yes, that was a good question we wanted to answer seriously.
A serious question actually.
If you are disabled, it's difficult.
But not that difficult, because there's a lot of, I don't know, in Tokyo, if you're in like a major metropolitan area, like the stations have better access.
Yes, they've been going in the last few years in redoing a lot of the major stations to install elevators.
Yeah.
Because up until that point, they only had one escalator, and it only ran in one direction, not both directions. I mean, you got to understand that Japan is, the country is very aging, and it used to be that you don't see anybody in wheelchairs in this country.
No,
because the wheelchair access was so limited, most people would have crutches or canes, and that's changing slowly. And I think a big push for that was that they wanted to get the Olympics into Tokyo, and you can't have something like the Olympics, a major international event, if you don't have, accessibility for disabled.
the strange thing, even like I walk a lot around here, and they don't even have proper like pedestrian walks.
Yeah.
So I think it's a space issue as well.
Well, of course, it's so cramped.
Yeah. So, but it's better in the cities, I think.
It's changing over time. Even outside the city, you get into the outside of Tokyo, Saitamachi, but it's changing. They're installing the escalators and the elevators. It's just a slow process. There's so many stations, and they won't have wheelchair ramps for in restaurants and buildings. Like it'll change.
It's changing.
It'll change, but it's just a time-consuming process.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers your question, and not to like dishearten anybody who maybe has a disability and wants to see Japan. You should still make an effort to do so. Just keep in mind that it's not going to be how you were used to. Like in Canada, where I come from, it's no problem.
Yeah, same.
They do have handicapped parking. I noticed in the shopping malls they have handicapped parking and whatnot, but wheelchair ramps.
I think as long as you stay in your metropolitan areas and you have like a nice hotel, they're normally set up. So I don't worry too much. Yeah.
Just keep that in mind if you're planning a trip to Japan. Yeah, of course everybody deserves to see it. Right?
Yeah.
Disability or not, you should still get out and do what you can do. Right? But
any more questions?
I don't have any more questions right now, but I hope everybody will write in and ask some more questions, and we'll answer them as best we can.
Yes, we will.
In the future episodes of Gunpla TV. And remember that in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be heading out to the Tokyo Flama Show.
Yes!
So we're going to have a special edition episode with that.
We'll show you a bit of Japan as well.
Yeah, we will. And we'll show you all that kind of stuff at the hobby show, not just the Gunpla, because there's lots of cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so please look forward to that.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
Cheers.